not like it's happening what you're saying in the movies where it's like,
all right.
It's just, it's a movement. It's a swift, quick
And that
tip
doesn't
of the
like,
hat and a kick of the shoe and it's off.
she's a fucking child.
For some people, there's nothing better than putting on your finest, coziest sleepwear before you head off to dreamland. But there's other people. They just let it all hang out. Butts, boobs, balls, sleeping naked. It's debatable.
I'm Keith, and I think you should sleep with some clothes on.
I'm Colin, and I'm not a goddamn Puritan.
Team naked.
Team clothes.
You should not sleep naked.
Let's get naked.
The case for clothes. Well, in my mind, the case has already been closed.
Let's say you have a roommate. Let's say you live with other people and you wake up in the middle of the night, you need water. Are you gonna be just naked there?
Thing is, your body's always churning out. It's always working. So of course you're gonna fart. You're gonna toot, toot, toot. Go.
Two easy solutions for that. Do your fucking laundry, wipe your fucking ass.
Even just a little box of brief is gonna catch some of them poop particles. Keep them out of that bed. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna help. Yes, it's gonna help. Don't say no.
I would argue that it's actually more comfortable to wear clothes while you sleep.
The more layers you have while you're sleeping, the more control you have over your temperature.
It's easier to take off clothes than to put them back on.
If you're a pajama pal, you know, you pick out some nice silky pajamas, you silk your way through them. Maybe you got lots of silky pajamas you can put on. That's nice.
I want to create the optimal sleeping experience. And with that comes control and the control of having articles of clothing.
I feel like all of your problems would be solved with just another blanket.
That's a blanket answer to a specific problem.
Yeah, you can stack on more and more blankets, but it would all, oh, boo-hoo, Colin, you're gonna boo-hoo me, you're gonna boo-hoo me right here on camera.
God forbid there's a fire.
If my apartment was on fire, I would not give a flying fuck if I was naked. I would probably die.
Because you're looking for something to put on before you leave your
I'm
house.
looking
Yes.
for my cats.
I don't know how to argue with her. She just takes the children's way out of every argument.
I drive a car, I'm an adult.
Also, if you sleep with another person, especially if you're sleeping like with your brother over Christmas holiday, you should not be sleeping naked.
Okay. You're not gonna sleep naked with your buddies or your family. Like, obviously, you make some concessions, all right? I'm not an animal. Is there anything on this planet more comfortable than nothing?
Silk.
The sensation of being naked, just swimming in your sheets, is one of the greatest pleasures on earth.
Have you seen Eastern Promises? The naked fights? They're the best.
When else does your bits and pits ever see the light of day and have a chance to just see the elements?
That is a cartoonish argument, you know it.
You sleep in a crisp cold, you wake up refreshed. You sleep in too much heat, you wake up feeling like you've been in a goddamn laundry machine.
You sleep in a crisp cold, you wake up with a sinus infection, and that's the truth.
What most often happens when I start the night wearing clothes is I overheat, and then in the middle of the night, I rage quit and I shed the layers. And I'm like, oh, I wish I'd started the night like this, because then I wouldn't be drowning in a pool of my own sweat right now.
It helps you get confident with your body walking around naked. It feels good. It just feels good to be naked.
I'd get naked right now if it wasn't an HR violation.
Okay.
Sex is easier this way, when you're already naked.
That's true, but you miss a very fun part of foreplay, which is disrobing the partner.
One less barrier.
Clothes are not the most tricky thing to get past. Like right now, I can get to my stomach in a heartbeat.
Overheating leads to restlessness. Restlessness leads to insomnia. I would be getting so much worse sleep if I was wearing clothes. But I'm deciding to put my health first and my best interests first, and do what's best for my circadian rhythms. We've had a productive debate today. I've learned a lot about Steven. I think he's learned a little too much about me.
I think the argument is, I'm for an extra barrier.
You should feel free to sleep naked. Like, me sleeping clothed does not impact you at all, and you sleeping naked would not impact me at all either. Like,
Unless we slept together.
Keep it smooth, no bunching.
Safety, comfort, and at the end of the day, relaxation.
You think that the fart is the same as the poop? Colin, please.
Did you just do a Cosby?
I tried. That's what happened. I got upset and I pulled a Cosby in the old meaning of the word.